Can a girl ever have too many pairs of leggings? I don't know. I think that term's skinny jean. Does a woman really need 3 strapless bras? I don't know. They're a sort of benchmark for whether I put weight on or not. Another one. No, it's 7. This is a perfect example of bad wardrobe planning. Welcome to this spring-summer closet planning video. In this video, I'm going to show you in real time how I plan what I'm going to be taking through to spring and summer. I'm going to be going through them, seeing what I want to keep, what I want to chuck, what I might want to sell or donate, and of course what I want to keep. Now, I'm a nearly 70-year-old woman, and my key consideration is comfort as well as style. In fact, comfort comes first, because if I'm not comfortable, and that's not just about feeling comfortable, it's also about looking comfortable, then I'm not going to keep something, and I'm really going to be as rigorous as I possibly can be. Now, just to let you know, all the clothes around here, and I'm going to show them to you, can't see them all, so some of them are off camera. They are all spring, summer, and maybe a little bit sort of autumn, winter ones, because we're still in the throes of very early spring here, even though it's actually May. The weather has been so changeable. We had the coronation yesterday, where it rained quite a lot, and it was only about 13, 14 degrees. So the weather's really been very difficult. And to be honest, it usually is in spring in the UK. It just is so unpredictable. So you do have to make sure that you don't put away all your woolly pulleys, because you might well need them. And you also need base layers to keep you warm. But let's crack on. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you everything that I've got here and how I'm going to organise it and where I'm going to put stuff. Just to let you know, all my autumn winter stuff that isn't here is upstairs in this little hanging space I've got in my top room. And I'm lucky enough to have that space where I can put away the real heavy woolen dresses and jumpers, sweaters and that sort of thing. So I haven't got those here, but I have got some cashmere because, like I say, it's not quite warm enough. Anyway, I'm rambling on now, so let's get to the meat and bones of this video, which is a good old clear out, sort out, decide what I'm going to keep, decide what I might sell. Let's crack on. So just off camera, I've got my chest of drawers, which has got a set of 6, and in one set of drawers, I've got my underwear in the top drawer, and in the other drawer, I've got sort of cleaning materials and purses and that kind of thing. And the other thing I'm not showing at the moment is coats and jackets, because that would just take forever. Actually, it is an issue that we do need to consider at this time of year, because if you're wearing something bulky, this is what I've found, even if it's a cotton jumper that's bulky, and I have got one to show you, it's not easy to find something to put over the top. And I don't own a trench coat. They just don't suit me. They really don't. And even if I did, to be honest, you probably wouldn't get something as thick as this, for example, underneath it, or it'd have to be quite big. Anyway, without further ado, let me show you what we're dealing with here. So in some of the chest of drawers, I've got things like these sort of cubes. So in the cubes, I've got trousers mostly and leggings. So I've got this pair of cream jeans that are quite old, but they're still okay, they're fine. And then optimistically, a pair of actual white jeans as well, which I usually take on holiday with me. But that's if I'm going to the sun, obviously. So that's one cube. Then we've got another cube here, and we've got black trousers. So we've got, or black jeans rather, we've got 2 pairs of black jeans. These are narrow legs, these are wider legs, which are cuffed at the bottom. And then we've also got these kind of, not jeggings, these are kind of like leggings, but a bit smarter than that. So I did used to wear these to the office, but I certainly wouldn't be wearing them at this time of year because they're quite thick, sort of jersey-like material. Then we've also got, I love these. I think I have shown them in a video last year, but again, they're not summer wear. These are my faux leather leggings. I absolutely love them. Oh. But anyway, probably not for this time of year. So I think I'm tempted to move this box of black jeans and leggings upstairs, because I don't think I'm going to be wearing them until probably September, October. But we'll definitely be keeping the cream and white jeans. Now, more leggings. Can a girl ever have too many pairs of leggings? I don't know. Now, these are leggings that I wear when I get changed. I call them my slobbing gear. So actually, the bottom drawer of my chest of drawers has my slobbing gear in it. So these are very loose, comfortable leggings. I also have this black long sleeve kind of base layer t-shirty thing, which is another slobbing gear item. And I also have this sweatshirt. I mean, to be honest, I don't really turn to it much, so I'm tempted to put it in the don't know pile or the maybe pile. Yeah, let's be positive. Put it in the maybe pile. I think all of these other leggings can go in the autumn winter pile. Now, we've also got a couple of pairs of jeans that were in the chest of drawers, and these we will definitely keep. And these are some skinny jeans. I hate that term skinny jeans. They're not skinny, but anyway, you know what I mean. And these are slightly less skinny jeans, but also love these. I sort of rediscovered them. I went off them for a while, but I've gone back to them again. And these are sort of a bit frayed at the edge, which I really like, and a little bit shorter. So I think we'll definitely keep those. Although this material of jean, this denim is a heavier weight than the others. I think we'll keep them anyway because I won't have to wear leggings underneath, which is what I usually have to do. Okay, now the other stuff we've got in there, we've got a couple of strapless, actually we've got 3 strapless bras. Does a woman really need 3 strapless bras? I don't know. These are padded as well, blimey. Well, we might check those off camera, so we'll put them in the maybe pile. I mean, we definitely need a strapless bra, but whether we need 3 is debatable, really. So we'll check those out. Then we've got shorts now. These shorts are quite old, but they're perfectly fine. They're a bit short. Now, part of the reason I keep these is because when I bought them, and they're from Gap, they're, as I say, quite a few years old now, they're a sort of benchmark for whether I put weight on or not, because when I bought them, they were a little bit loose, but I like that, and they sort of came to my hips. And when I put weight on, you can definitely feel they're a bit tight around the crotch and that sort of thing. So I keep them as a benchmark, and that's fine. It's no bother. I don't weigh myself, so we're all good on that front. But it's a good reminder that if I have put on a little bit of weight and I try these on, I don't need to get the tape measure out. If these are a little bit tight, I know that I've just got to watch what I'm eating for a few days. And then we've got, so these are sort of slobbing shorts actually. Now they are really comfortable and they're great for the summer, so we'll definitely be keeping those in the wardrobe. Probably wouldn't wear them out unless I was just popping to the shops, because it's a bit like wearing leggings. I don't mind wearing them down the road, but I'm not going to wear them out in town really. And now we come to base layers. Now really we shouldn't be needing base layers at this time of year, and I'm tempted just to put them upstairs and say, look, we're done with base layers until September, October, let's just put them away. So I think that's what we're going to do. I've got 3 sort of cashmere mix base layers. I've got a couple of Uniqlo Heat Tech, well actually I've got about 3 Uniqlo Heat Tech long sleeve tops as well. I think we're going to banish those to upstairs and bring them out hopefully in a good few months' time. And then we've got an inordinate amount of t-shirts. These are short sleeve. Let's see how many we've got. We've got 1. What's this? That's a long sleeved one. This is a short sleeved one as well. And some of them are more oversized than others. This is a dark blue, sort of navy blue Uniqlo, which I do like because they're quite soft. That one's a long sleeve. This is also a long sleeve. What's this one? Ah, yes, this is one of 2. These are very good. These are the round neck t-shirts that I really like. So I've got a black one of these and a white one. Okay, so let's see. So we've got 1, 2, actually it's not that bad. 3 long sleeved and 2 short sleeve black. I mean, that is a lot of black, isn't it? And I'm desperate to bring colour into my wardrobe, and you can probably spot a little bit of colour going on over my shoulder, which we'll come to in a minute. Okay, so we've got black t-shirts, plenty. We definitely don't need those. Then we've got the nice white scoop neck, like the black one. That's a long sleeve as well. And then we've got 1, that's long sleeved. Another one, my lord. Another one. God, I think that's it, of the long sleeve. And then we've got 1, oh yeah, this is a nice cos v-neck, 2. And this one is a long sleeve as well. That is ridiculous, actually. That is completely ridiculous. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 white long sleeve t-shirts, and actually it's 6. No, it's 7, because there's one behind me and one in the wash. 7 white long sleeve t-shirts. I'm not going to get rid of them. That is ridiculous though, isn't it? I don't think I did. Well, I obviously didn't do this last year, and I should have done. 7 white long sleeve t-shirts is rather too many in anybody's book, I think. But anyway, we'll keep them. And then we've got 2 short sleeved white t-shirts. Okay, good. So that's plenty of white t-shirts. Then we also got a couple, actually 3 coloured t-shirts. They're all short sleeved. Another couple of cos, because I think I've got 3 of the same style. They're V-necks. And then this crew neck brown one, which I got from Uniqlo. Gosh, that was just after I started my channel, I think. It was years ago now. Well, 2 years ago. Right, let's talk about what's on the rail and what I've got scattered around the room on this side. So, first of all, we've got 2 more pairs of cream jeans. So we've already looked at one pair, the skinny ones, and we've also got the white pair. Now, these are I think they're barrel leg or mom jeans, I can't remember exactly, but I featured these in a couple of my recent clothing videos, and they're from Uniqlo, and I'm definitely keeping those. They're really a different style, and although I know I say I want to be comfortable, these are super comfortable, even though they are not my normal style of skinny jean, and I really enjoy wearing them, so definitely be keeping those for spring, summer. Now these, I really love them, but I think I've only worn them once. I got them last year from Uniqlo, but we're definitely keeping them because we're in the sort of light coloured jean weather, aren't we? And I've actually got another pair of light coloured, but we're not ready for these yet, linen trousers, which I bought last year. I absolutely love these. So we'll definitely be keeping those, but we're not in linen trouser weather at all. In fact, to be honest, most of the time these are going to be worn if I go away in the summer somewhere or when it's hot. And then we've got a couple of pairs of black trousers, and these are black jeans, which I'm wondering whether we might move these to autumn winter because they're quite a thick fabric. They are a sort of a black denim, but again, they're wide legs or wider legs, and I'm probably not going to reach for them at this time of year, I think. So I think we might try moving those to autumn winter as well. But these are the black version of the white ones I've just shown you from Uniqlo. They are the collaboration with J Brand from last year. They're skinny, kind of, they're not really jeans, well, they're kind of semi-jeans trousers, but they're sort of smart and they're good for office wear and for going out in the evening. So I think we'll keep those even though they are black. Well, this is good. This is already looking a bit thinner, isn't it? So this is really good. Great, so progress then. So look, collar. Amazing. Now, as you can see, I haven't even worn this pink one yet. They literally only arrived earlier this week, but I just decided I was desperate for some colour. So I've got 2 cardigans from Uniqlo. I've worn this one already. I bought this one as well. It's a beautiful colour. In fact, this is very similar to the pink merino jumper that I bought last year, and I think it was and I showcased it in one of my videos from autumn winter, and I did really like wearing it, but it's been moved up to the autumn winter section. And talking of pink, look at this beauty. Oh my gosh, it's so lovely. This is from Arket, although you can actually find it on the H&M website, because I didn't realise this until just the other day that H&M, well, I knew they owned Arket, but I didn't realise if you look on their site, you get absolutely all the brands on there, including Arket. So actually it's quite handy. You can put in sort of premium brands or something as a search term, as a filter, and then you'll get Arket on there. Well, I forgot this navy cardigan is the same as the pink and the green, but I wore this recently in my 5 key pieces to take you through to spring, summer, which I'll link down below for you. And it's just a great cardigan. I have worn it lots to the office actually. And I've also done it with this cardigan. Now this is a much thicker cotton, which I really like. So again, cardigan's very useful because you can put them over t-shirts. Given we're not wearing base layers, cardigans and t-shirts are a really great combination. Now let's get on to jumpers or sweaters, and I've got a couple. These are very, very light though, very light sort of linen cotton mix, which I got from Hush a few years ago. Very good in the summer, but not so good in the spring because they're not that warm. So I will obviously be keeping them for my spring summer wardrobe, but probably won't get as much wear out of them as I would like, depending on the weather. And of course, we've got to have stripes, haven't we? So I bought this recently from Uniqlo. That was in my video that I did recently, as was this, but this is from last year, I think, from Eyeshadow, which is which is a store that's part of the Zara group, and this is a really heavy cotton knit sweater which I love and I've worn a lot, and this is a much lighter one, so this I can wear to the office or anywhere. This is more for a weekend look, I'd say. Now we come to cashmere. Now this is a man's Uniqlo cashmere jumper which I bought from Vinted. I absolutely love it, but is it right for spring summer? Probably not, but I'm a bit loath to put it away quite yet because the weather is so unpredictable. So I just don't know. I think I'll probably keep it down here for now, but hopefully in the next week or so I'll be able to move it upstairs and out of the way for spring summer. Now I think this black Arquette cashmere jumper definitely needs to go upstairs. This is not a spring summer look, it's not a spring summer jumper, beautiful though it is. So I think this one is going to be moved upstairs. Now we've got these Arquette sweatshirt style jumpers, sweaters, and they are cashmere. And I think we're going to keep these because they're really good for popping over t-shirts when it's chilly. I also use them for slobbing gear in the evening, and we'll definitely keep those. And although one is black and one is, I mean, that's a slightly more summery, I guess, colour, isn't it? So we'll definitely be keeping those. Now we're coming into more occasion wear, and I've already culled the heavy, and I've already culled the occasion wear that I don't think is right for this time of year. Or have I culled it? I'm not even sure I've got any, to be honest, because I don't go out that much to those sort of do's. But I've got this beautiful trouser suit which I bought at the end of last year, or I think it was the beginning of this year. It was from Agnes B, which I'm hoping to wear possibly in a couple of weekends' time when we go out somewhere. And this is a sort of equivalent dress in the same sort of lovely jersey fabric. I'm tempted to put this dress into the autumn-winter selection because it's a black dress and I'm not sure a black dress is really spring-summer. However, I mean, why would I keep these in that section? I don't know. I think because this is a short-sleeve top, although the dress is short-sleeved as well, there's something more spring-summery about these, and I could possibly try these trousers with a different top. So I think we'll keep these down here for now. Put those back here. Now we've also got 3 Lily Silk shirts. This shirt, I mean, I do love it, but I just don't know whether I'm styling it very well. And I have styled it in videos, but then do I actually wear it? Not sure about it. So I'm sitting on the fence on this one, but I'm going to keep it down here anyway and see if I can find ways to actually wear it. Styling it for a video is all very well. I'm thinking, oh yeah, I look great, but am I in practice actually going to wear it out? That is the question. I want to be honest with you about that. So I am being, and I'm telling you that I haven't worn it as much as I thought I would, but it is beautiful. I think partly because it's so oversized. Anyway, we'll see. We'll keep it down here. Now this, my husband bought me, is a pink version of this one. Both Lily Silk. I actually have worn this in a few videos, although I haven't worn it out yet. I don't know why. But now that we're into spring, summer, I'm definitely going to be wearing this. This is the black version, which I've slightly damaged by getting makeup on it, and I couldn't get it off. I tried, but I might try again. But anyway, I can always colour it in, to be honest, with a black pen. Probably nobody would notice. Now, here's another shirt, which I have styled in videos, but have I actually worn it? Not really. So I think we'll try it for one more season. And if we don't get on with it, then I think we might sell it, because I think there's something about, I find shirts quite difficult. Firstly, it's the fabric. I like a really soft fabric. I don't like a rough fabric. And although this isn't rough exactly, it's not super soft because it's cotton. I find the same thing with poplin shirts, which I actually don't find very comfortable. I find them not soft, and I do like a soft fabric. So this one, I'm going to keep it out because double denim is in. And even though I know this is a chambray shirt, it's not really denim. It feels a bit like denim, to be honest. So we'll keep this one down here for now, but if we don't wear it this spring, summer, I think we might sell it. And actually, in the same vein, this lovely shirt from Uniqlo, I did wear it last year. It's a relatively soft linen, but again, linen can be quite a, I find, not a very soft fabric, for me anyway, so I do like it. It's a little bit, is it a bit insipid, the colour? I don't know. It's maybe a colour you might find on your wall rather than to wear, I don't know. But we'll give it a go anyway because it's light, that's the main thing, and it isn't black. Now this dress is a winner. I've absolutely loved wearing it. I've worn it a few times to the office. It's a heavy cotton, well it's not that heavy, but it's a cotton striped dress from Uniqlo, so we're definitely keeping that in because I don't have that many dresses. Having said that, this is a dress that I bought really late on. I think it was in the sale in Arquette, and I absolutely love it. I've worn it to work, and you can wear it on a night out. It's a beautiful fabric. I can't remember what, I think it's probably a polyester mix or something, but it's beautiful and the colour is fabulous, isn't it? I really love this, so looking forward to wearing this when the weather gets a lot warmer, as I will with this one, which I bought in Saint-Tropez last summer, and again, a beautiful colour, probably more of a weekend dress, not sure I'd wear it to work. It's a tad see-through, but great colour and really love it, so this one will definitely be keeping down here. Now we've got a couple of t-shirt dresses, and these are fine to wear at the weekend or on the beach, but they're not office appropriate, I don't think, not for me anyway. So they're really comfortable. They were from Gap from a few years ago, so definitely be keeping these. And finally, we've got sort of blazer jackety things, as it were. Now this is a blazer that I bought a couple of years ago, I think, from Agnes B, or was it last year? I don't know. I put it on and then I can't decide whether I want to wear it or not. I think I was sucked in by the whole blazer thing, which went on and it seems to have been going on forever. But actually, I'm not sure a blazer is really something I need in my wardrobe, so I may decide to sell it. I don't know. It is lovely. It's a really good quality blazer, but I'm just not sure I need a blazer in my life. And then I've got this black cotton blazer, which again, I'm not 100% sure I'm going to get any wear out of, so I'll try it on and see, but we'll keep it down here for now because it is cotton, so it's the right sort of fabric. Just not sure I really need it. And finally, we've got this utilitarian jacket, which I really like. I should probably keep this downstairs in my outerwear pile. But I bought this, it's nice and light. The only trouble is, of course, it's brown, and I'm not sure how great brown is for spring and summer. But we'll give it a go. We'll see what we can style it with. Now, I've just remembered I've got two more jumpers, but these are kind of slobbing gear jumpers I probably wouldn't wear out. They're really old, but I absolutely love them because they're so comfortable. They are not real wool. I don't think there might be a bit of wool in them. They're from Mango from a good few years ago. They need a lot of debobbling on a regular basis, which I'm not very good at, but I can do. Now, one of the reasons I like them is because this sort of open knit, kind of looser knit style I find really attractive, and there's something about it sort of close to my skin that I think suits me. And of course they're comfortable and they're quite roomy as well, so I'm definitely keeping these downstairs because I can just pop them over a t-shirt if I'm lolling on the sofa watching Netflix. So we'll keep those as well. Right, let's talk about shoes and sandals. And I've got these beautiful Penelope Chilvers blue kind of trainers, and I get a lot of wear out of these, and they do go with, for example, the linen trousers or jeans. They look great, so definitely be keeping those, and they're super comfortable as well. Then I've got two pairs of Birkenstocks. I've got these, which were a late summer edition from last year, and these, which I bought in early summer or maybe even the year before, I think. Very, very comfortable. We're not quite in sandal weather yet. Then I bought these Birkenstocks, and oh my goodness, I hummed and hawed about which ones to get. I ordered a pair of Londons, I think, and a pair of Bostons, and they didn't fit because I've got this ridiculous problem of really narrow ankles, which is really unhelpful because it means that my heel comes out the back of the shoe all the time. These are just about okay. They're actually a size 36, even though I'm a 37 or 38 usually, which I think is a size, well, 4 and 5 English size. But these are 36, which are a size 3, I think, which are really small. But they are okay because they've got straps, and this is a sort of Mary Jane effect, even though these aren't exactly Mary Jane. But coming on to Mary Janes, I've got two pairs now. I've got these, which were gifted to me by Empress, and I did a video about them, which I'll link down below for you. These are very, very comfortable. I still haven't managed to get to grips with the strap though, because again, because of my narrow ankles, the strap is actually too loose, and I think I'm just going to have to cut it and tie a knot at the end so that I can fit into, so that I don't keep coming out of the shoe as I walk. But they are very, very comfortable, and they're specially made for women of a certain age like us. And then these are fab. These are from because I had to put my name down, as it were, to get an email to manage to get hold of a pair in my size, and I finally did, and they're a beautiful soft leather and very comfortable as well, although I do have to wear my inserts into them, my orthotics, because I'm very flat-footed and I do have problems with my feet if I don't wear either a proper footbed or an orthotic, but they are really comfortable and I've worn them and really enjoyed wearing them. And I think we will keep them, even though these shoes are black, they can still look good with the white trousers and with regular jeans, I think. So we'll definitely keep those down here for now anyway. Now look at this. This is a perfect example of bad wardrobe planning. Now these I bought about 3 or 4 years ago from Russell & Bromley. Very nice, comfortable sandals. Completely forgot I had them and bought these last year. Now what on earth was I thinking? They're also very comfortable and very nice. But really, they are almost identical, not quite, because these have got cork soles. But honestly, I think because I've hardly worn these, I might actually sell them, or I'll sell one pair, because I really don't need 2 identical pairs now, do I? Now, the only other shoes that are off camera and are my regular trainers, my black trainers from Dune, which I live in, which I'm not going to put away because they're just great for popping to the shops. I also have 2 other pairs of Dune trainery type shoes. One's a black pair with a white sort of stripe around the rim here, and one are beige. And the beige ones are obviously more spring summer, although the black ones, because they've got the white detail, they're also fine. So that completes my shoe collection for spring summer. So now let's look at my fact sheet. So what I've done is I've divided my clothing needs into 4 sections, and I've got working or staying at home, working in the office, day or night out, and date night. And then under those I've put what requirements I'm going to need for each type of occasion. Now, that's what I need, and then I've looked at what I have. And then on page 2 of the fact sheet, you've got what I added, what I'd like to add, and then at the bottom, the way I can put all these outfits together. Now, I'm really at the moment at stage 3, so I have actually added most things that I need, like I showed you the merino cardigans. So I probably don't need anything else, but I do need to think about how I put these outfits together and whether they are working for me. And I've got the particular issues with the blazers as to whether they are really serving me, the light jackets. Am I going to wear them? I certainly can't wear a thick cotton jumper under any of them. So I do need to think about whether I want to keep those blazers. And I think this is a really valuable way of making sure that your closet fits your lifestyle and avoiding unnecessary or duplicate purchases. So there you have it. That is the first stage, I would say, in my spring-summer closet planning. My second stage will be going through my fact sheet, and that will be linked down below for you. I've updated my fact sheet from last year where I did an autumn fact sheet, and now I've done a spring-summer fact sheet, which I hope will help you to plan your spring-summer closet. I really hope this video has been helpful to you, and if it has, I'd be so grateful if you give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, and do leave me a comment below and let me know what you think about this method of going through one's closet and sorting out the wheat from the chaff, so to speak. I think it's really valuable, and actually doing it on camera is even more valuable because then I get to see what I've actually got and I can go back and remind myself. So it has been very helpful, but also you'll see on the fact sheet, and it's something that I do refer to on a regular basis, although not as regularly as I should do, given the fact that I bought 2 pairs of sandals identical to each other virtually. But it is something that I think is valuable because it will help you to make the right purchase decisions. Thank you so much for watching. It means the absolute world to me. It really does. And I hope you're all doing really well. And I'll look forward to seeing you on my next video. Bye.